Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going today? So I had a really interesting double feature last night, but the first movie I got a chance to see was A Quiet Place. And a lot of people have been raving about how good it is, but I kind of went into it a little skeptical. Because John Krasinski directed this movie, and the last movie that he directed really was not impressive. Like, it really wasn't shit. However, you know what? After watching this movie, color me shocked. Apparently that last movie must have been just a dry run, because this movie is a vast improvement. Basic plot of the movie, it's kind of a post-apocalyptic setting where you have these otherworldly beings, but they have this super sensitive hearing, and they're really, really aggressive, so nobody can make a sound, otherwise they're gonna come at you. And the movie just kind of follows this one family and how they're trying to survive in this world. Now, right off the bat, the movie sets up very, very well. Immediately, it shows you how miserable and scary this world is, to like not be able to make sound. So you can imagine like listening to music will never be the same, sex probably isn't nearly as enjoyable, and plus anal is just totally out of the question. And on top of that, the movie sets up the creatures very well. Literally within 2 to 3 minutes of the movie, you know exactly what you're dealing with all the way around. Which is great, because at that point you know all the stakes, and it kind of gives the story all the room in the world to just unfold, and you can just kind of like sink it all in. And I'd hazard to say that the pacing of this movie is fucking perfect. Like, it gives you an attention grabber, and then after that, it just kind of slowly builds and builds and builds and gets scarier and scarier. And there's certain plot elements that also allow the stakes to get raised so you care more about the characters. On top of that, the music was fucking dope. And the movie's called A Quiet Place, so the music is actually very important, and it did not fail at all. The music was very apparent, but it didn't get too in your face. And just overall, this movie is very well directed. Krasinski fucking nailed the whole family dynamic. And he had an extra challenge too, because like he had to have basically 4 characters mostly speaking in sign language, so he had to figure out a way to get everybody to emote properly with their face and with their hands. I don't know if it's more or less difficult, but it's definitely something new that not a lot of directors got to deal with. And somehow he got all the acting performances to be damn near perfect. Even the kids, I was shocked. Like, I thought the kids were gonna be like mediocre at best, but no, they fucking killed it too. And the older sister was just amazing. I don't know who she is, I don't know what she's been in, but she's definitely going places. The younger brother wasn't given a whole lot to do, but with what he had, he did a good job. And obviously Emily Blunt's gonna be awesome, because it's, you know, it's fucking Emily Blunt. And honestly, Krasinski got one of the best dad performances I've seen in a movie in a very, very long time. The only qualm that I have with the movie is that the visual effects could have used a little bit more work. Like, the design and the direction of everything was totally fine, but it just could use a little bit more rendering time. Other than that, this movie's a fucking gem, and I think for a score out of 10, I think I'm gonna give it a 9.2. This movie's really good. I thought it was rated R, but it's actually PG-13, and this movie might very well be my new favorite movie of the year. I gotta think about it a little bit. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Have you seen this movie? Were you excited for it? Hop in the comments. Let me know what's up. Other than that, if you like this review, give me a like, subscribe, to all that other bullshit, and I will catch you guys later.